All right, I'm going to talk about the bike just a little bit here. So this is a 2012 K1600 GTL, and when I bought it, I had a Dyna, 2015 Dyna, and I put 30,000 miles touring on it, and it was beating me up pretty much. You do a 3,000–4,000 mile trip. It was set up pretty well, but I needed something bigger. I wanted hard bags, and so natural progression was a road glide. And unfortunately, 3 years ago, everybody felt that their road glides with a 96-inch motor, or maybe even a 103, which is what I had in the Dyna, totally underpowered for a 900-pound bike. They all must have thought that their frames are made of gold, because, man, you couldn't find anything for, in my area anyway, Chicago. I mean, the lowest was like 15–16 grand. Probably had, you know, 50–60,000 miles on it. No maintenance records, of course, because everybody in that group tends to take pride in doing it themselves. But the problem is, you don't know who knows what they're doing and who doesn't. So if you don't have any maintenance records with the bike, then you're kind of SOL. So by chance, the dealer that I go to had this sitting there, and I don't have the top case on it right now, but it does have a top case. It's GTL version, and like I said, 2012. It had 36,000 miles. It had full service record. It had 2 different handlebar setups. The guy had already done a ton of work on it. He did a lot of extra stuff. So like you can see here, got the screen. You've got, I actually put the Rad Guard underneath here. This is a metal protector for the radiator. The OEM is plastic, and it's got this big 3-inch practically wide strip that goes all the way up the middle, and it completely blocks airflow. So I got rid of that. The bike ran a lot cooler. Put this on. Put these on for touring. Actually pretty simple, work great. I put these on, bag protectors, and it already came with the engine protector in the front. It's got the touring lights, heated grips, heated seat, central locking system. All you got to do is push this button. All the bags lock and unlock immediately. That's pretty much all I had to do. It came with everything else. Came with this wide addition for the kickstand. I put some grip puppies on it, and that's pretty much it, man. There's not much else you need to do to the bike. It's really just, it's already got 160 horsepower. There is a tuner out there that you could supposedly get another 20, which is, I mean, you could. Maybe I will, because why not? But I mean, it's perfectly, it blows away pretty much any, you'd have to have like an SNS 131 motor to put into a road glide to try to even keep up with this thing. And even if you do that, there's all this other work you got to do. You're spending tens of thousands of dollars for no reason. I got this bike for $10,000. Full service record, had 36,000 miles on it. It was immaculate. And the service at BMW is like nothing else, man. It is not 180 polar degrees difference from Harley, dealing with a Harley dealership. I mean, you make your appointment, you walk in, they're ready for you, they do everything right there. I got the 30,000 mile, I just went ahead and got the 30,000 mile service. Supposedly the guy had it done, but by the time first year, I already 10,000 over that. So I just went ahead and did it. So they change all the fluids, they take the entire top end of the engine off, do the valve adjustments, anything like that. They take full pictures and send it to you to show you what they encounter. I mean, it's really amazing. Just the quality of everything with this bike, from service to the bike itself. It's really, it's like second to none. You know, I know the new ones have the nice TFT screen in front, which I personally don't like. I actually like the old dial speedometer tack. And I've done one long trip with it to $1 Million Highway, Chicago out to Colorado, Cottonwood Pass. Took Pony Express route. Did a short ride last year up to Lake Superior. And I mean, the bike just handles phenomenally. My complaint, if I'm going to have one, and I've only encountered this on this last trip, was we had unusually brutal winds. I mean, I'm talking 40-mile-an-hour sustained, probably 50-60 mile an hour gusts. We had wind warnings everywhere. Trucks were just pulled off to the side. I literally was riding straight, but I was pushing the bike down into my right shoulder like I was turning, just to keep the thing up. I get blown across lanes, and that complaint comes from when I have the top box on, which you can't see right now, but it sits way back and way up, and that thing caught this bike like a freaking sail. So I used it last year for the short trip, had no issues, but we had great conditions. So I think my next long trip, I usually have I'll take a picture and put it in here right now, but I usually have the top box with a dry bag on the passenger side. And I think next year, I already went ahead and bought a Moscow Moto pack for right here. I'm just gonna use the second dry bag there. And the bike's gonna be way better for wind conditions. And all I got to do is pop it off when I get to a hotel, if I'm stopping at a hotel for the night or something. And camp gear fits in fine on the bigger dry bag. So that's going to be the plan for my next trip, wherever that's going to be, which who knows. But yeah, I figured I'd just take a little walk around. Hit me up with any questions down below if you've got any, and let's take this thing out for a little bit more of a spin before we head back today. Gorgeous day in Chicago. It's like 60 degrees, sunny, light wind, just absolutely beautiful. I'm only about 20 minutes outside, maybe 25 at the most, outside Chicago on the southwest side. It's an area, tons of little lakes and forest preserves, and it's football season, so that means nobody's on the road right now for the most part, which is perfect. This is my favorite time of the year, not for football because I don't like it, but for riding, because everyone's either shopping or watching a football game and the roads are empty. So that said, let's take out for a little spin here. Triumph earbuds right now. Fight the good fight.